What up? Jeff here with all my ICP renegades. And today we're going to be talking about something that I think is incredibly important. And I've not seen enough people talk about that. And that's the future of the internet computer. I want to actually do this in kind of like a two-part thing to kind of make it fun and not just, oh, yeah, this is what they're doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the actual roadmap. Like, what are they doing? Like, what's the plan? For Defendi, like where are they going? What have they already done? And then we're going to do a little bit of speculation. We're going to see kind of what we think, is going to happen. And we can get kind of a picture of that from where they've already been. If you think about it, we only have a few decentralized exchanges. And either what is going to happen is there going to be a lot more decentralized exchanges, or the ones that we have now are going to just grow and be the big ones like Uniswap, SushiSwap, and stuff like that. And then we're going to kind of speculate to like other integrations that could happen, because we're going to have the Ethereum integration. We already had the Bitcoin integration. Ethereum was supposed to come out in July. It got postponed, just like the Bitcoin one did, because it's a lot of work. And that's what's kind of happening with our ICP Renegades NFT. If you guys are wondering why isn't this coming out yet, we're working on it. Last I heard, we're like 80%. We're just trying to get the categories and everything figured out. So we should be launching. I'm hoping it's going to be before August ends, but it's looking like we're going to be in September. And I'm sorry, but we're going to get it out. It's going to be, very, very soon. Within like hopefully a week from now, we should be ready. So, but anyway, yeah, you can have like a bunch of different integration. I want your opinion. What up, motivational sub, my guy? Just forfeit, my dude. Everybody's here, so I want your guys' opinion. Like, what would a good one next be for like a direct integration? I think the most beneficial one would be a payment system. Period. I think Alchemy Pay would be a great direct integration because it can onboard fiat directly into crypto. And I think another good one would be AMP Crypto would be a good one because of payment systems. That is what ICP is missing right now is payment. How can you bring fiat into the internet computer? And that's something we're going to see in the next 5 years. I don't know what system it's going to be, whether it's Ripple, whether it's XRP, whether it's AMP, whether it's Alchemy Pay, whatever. So let's get into this right away. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, hump day. I almost didn't want to make a video. I was going to take vacation, but I kind of enjoy making videos, so I was like, it's not a whole lot of work, and I like talking about this stuff anyway. I do have a video. Hold on. Before we get this started, I have a big announcement to make. I do have a video. Let me actually grab the tweet for you as well. Whoa, what did I do over here? Okay. Whoa. I didn't. Oh, I can get rid of the comments and see me there. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Uh, just something weird happened on my screen. But anyway, I want to make a huge announcement here, but I want to show you the tweet at the same time. Um, for tomorrow morning. This is pretty huge. I told you I was going to be on a pretty, significant thing here pretty soon. And this is it right here. Check this out. So tomorrow morning, let me give you this one. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I am going to be on ICP Community Conference. They're going to be doing this AMA, and it's actually going to be on Code and States YouTube channel. So there's going to be an AMA. It was supposed to be with AFAT from OGY. Something happened. He couldn't make it, whatever. So we're going to be doing it with Tatraso of Only Tracks. So I was like, cool. They asked me to come and be like a co-host with Isaac. We actually had a meeting. He's a pretty cool guy. We had a nice little discussion. Wish we could have had it longer, but I was kind of busy at the time, and I actually missed a couple of our calls. So, but I wanted to meet with them. Pretty cool guys. So I'm looking forward to this. Be there tomorrow. I'm gonna send this in the chat right now. This tweet so that you guys can get over here and support the video. Maybe I could have one of those guys on the channel too. I really like Coden State. I think the guys over there are really great guys. They've done nothing but been helpful, so I appreciate them. All right, so on to let's just go into this a little bit more. Set your reminder. It's going to be 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's check out Only Tracks real quick. I wasn't even following these guys, but I think I listened to this. It might be a different one. I could be wrong. Dominic Williams tweeted something out. He's like, "Hey, go see what your country does." And I don't know if this is the right one. I thought it was also the one that Canastore, but Canastore. Spotlight Anderson, Pax, Meteoric Rise, not just name. Okay. So it's just all about music. It looks like they're taking music to the blockchain, just like we're taking video games and other things, right? So pretty cool. Um, let's see. Yeah, so Tom Stewart. Looking forward to that tomorrow. So I just kind of wanted to make some connections with the people at OGY. That was like the main reason I chose those because they gave me a few to choose from, and I almost did Discover because I really like the guys at Discover, and I'd like to. I don't really know Rick that well, but I like to talk, get to know him. So that's why I was like, it's between those two. But hey, man, I'm down to meet some dude from Only Tracks. That's cool too. So before we get into the roadmap, I do have a couple of cool things we're going to talk about. Dom retweeted this. Definity posted out. They say, exciting announcement. Dominic Williams, see, this is one day it's going to be Dominic Williams has been invited to Bitcoin Renegade as an official speaker and accepted one day. Or maybe at ICP conference. Maybe I could interview him there or something. That's my goal is to have a Dominic Williams on the channel, though. I have reached almost all of my other major goals. Like getting, a grant from Definity was a major goal. Getting another one, building a channel to over 1,000, building a Twitter to over 1,000, and getting to 2,000. All these goals, that I've had. I got followed by ICP Swap. That was a huge one. Dominic Williams liking one of my tweets before. That was pretty big too. Like all these goals, being on Crypto Wendy's channel, that was a big goal. So one day, hopefully, Dominic on the channel. So, but this is going to be September 25th to the 27th at Edge Summit. So in Hong Kong, you're going to definitely want to, check this out online. Unless you're in Hong Kong, then check it out live. But he's going to be talking during his talk. He will explore the convergence of AI. That is another thing I would be talking about if you came on the channel on the internet, computer, Web3, and beyond. Huge speaker announcement. Okay, so that's just the Edge Global AI and Web3 Investment Summit. I'm going to follow them. They're pretty small. Look at that. Only 1,200 followers. Dom, I have 2,000 followers, man. Come be on my channel. No, he doesn't care about the followers. He just, I've noticed that he goes where he thinks that, some value will come out of it. So that's the hope that one day he comes on the channel, see some value in it, and we go from there. So hopefully, I put it out there. I was scared. I almost did. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I almost didn't do the tweet. I was having my friend help me talk me into it. I'm like, should I do this, man? I'm like, if he says no, then that's gonna be pretty disappointing. He didn't say no. He didn't respond. But I think one day, if I keep it up, if I just do good stuff, a lot of work for the internet computer, one day he'll just be like, yeah, dude, there's no way I can say no. I got to do this. This guy's been on this, my project for a long time doing things. So maybe. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Sorry, I could talk about that all day. Canister smart contracts are tamper-proof, autonomous, and simple. Engineered to streamline online system development and upkeep, Canister software slashes costs and accelerates time to market. Break free from the traditional IT constraints and build on ICP. So this is another reason. So this is going to kind of catapult our whole topic today. This is what kind of got me thinking about the internet computers next 5 years, right? I'm like, man, and I'm not talking about, the price. We'll go into that maybe at the end and kind of see where we think it's going to be in about 5 years or whatever. But I'm thinking about, man, if breaking free from traditional, IT infrastructure, right? Just your regular internet, breaking free from that, but not in a way where you completely leave the system. Like when you went from the regular phone to a cell phone, there's still phones, right? You still dial. They just added to it. Now you can do the internet. Like on your old rotary phones, you couldn't do the internet, right? So they took the traditional system, which is you could call. That's what a phone was. Then they added texting, right? So the next evolution of the phone was texting, from calling to texting. Okay. Then fast forward, now we have internet on our phones, and that was only thought to be done on a computer before, laptop, computer. Then we moved to internet on our phone. That's the evolution. Same thing, still a phone. They evolved it. Now you can send a written message. Now you can interact with the internet all over the world. So now if you think of that in terms of crypto and blockchain and the internet, the way the internet's the original phone, right? It's the original phone, just can dial. It can dial. So you upgrade that phone, text. Okay, well that's Web3, basically the upgrade to Web3, the text, whatever, internet. You could even say internet. Well, that really is, but we're for the sake of this, we'll just say text, even though it is the internet. We'll just say text. This is the second level. The third level takes it one step further from traditional IT. Now you can use HTTPS outcalls, which are the things at the top, HTTPS. You can use these on the blockchain now. So it goes from Web3, which is just traditional, internet, basically on the blockchain, whatever, to being able to actually interact directly with the internet. So I was just thinking, I'm like, in 5 years, how does that look? How does the internet look in 5 years? Well, I think what they're going to do, there's going to be like a search engine like Kinnick or even like Brave, where you're going to be able to basically, how do I want to put this? You're going to be able to do everything directly on the blockchain. Like your search is going to be on the blockchain to the DApp that you use. Like, so if you want to go on Facebook, right, you could go on a traditional Web 2 website through Web 3. I see that happening too. Like, so you would use the blockchain as like a secure way to enter a traditional website. So the website isn't going to be on the blockchain. It's not going to be like, Facebook put on ICP. But what you could do is you could put like a gate, an access point through the blockchain to view that certain page or whatever on the blockchain and have it encrypted and stuff. And so I don't even know if that's possible. It's just an idea that I'm like, whoa, dude, that would be absolutely crazy if you could use the blockchain as like a direct like gateway to traditional websites and Web 2, like it can call on stuff, right? So you would be able to integrate the blockchain into that in a way, and they do that with dApps and stuff, but I've never seen it be done with just like a traditional website where you can just like use the security of the blockchain and everything. But internet computer, it's changing the way that people are going to build blockchains in the future. They're going to be more concentrated on integration, because what's going to happen is when you start integrating cryptos together, other cryptos are going to see, well, that's successful. Same thing. Let's just talk about that for a second. Same thing with crypto influencing. If you watch and you pay attention to all the different channels, they all kind of watch each other. I mean, everybody was talking about the BitBoy crypto thing, and they use ideas from each other, right? And so, and they don't directly go out and steal, but they're like, oh, hey, that worked good. Maybe we'll try something like that. We're not going to steal your idea, but we're going to do something like that because it worked, right? And so what's going to happen? They're going to see, well, internet computers integrating with Ethereum, with Bitcoin, and it works, and like it's making everything better. So other blockchains are going to end up trying to do the same thing, and it's going to make the original one really worth it. Because if you look at shoes, like if you have an original pair of like Jordans or whatever, they're going to be worth a lot of money. You have a pair of Jordans that come out nowadays, yeah, they might be worth a lot, but they're not as worth as much as the original Jordan, because that's the original Jordan, man. That's the one, and that's what's going to happen. and we're gonna be doing good. So, hey, what's up, Oscar, my guy? Just forfeit, Oscar. You have some crazy predictions. Sometimes you're wrong, sometimes you're right, sometimes. But keep them up, man. I don't mind as long as you're polite and respectful, man. You can voice your opinion here, guys. But motivational sub says he prefer that ICP will directly partner with Visa or PayPal instead of crypto. Wait, just crypto. Okay. Oh, instead of like Alchemy Pay or something. So that's the thing. ICP could kind of do that, but it wouldn't be able to process very large transactions at a very fast pace. I would not trust PayPal. I would say, well, I don't know, man. I just get a bad taste in my mouth from PayPal. Not that I have anything against it. I just think, yeah, like Visa or MasterCard would be good. But I really think we need a payment system. And then I think that could be our gateway into like a direct, partnership with like Visa, MasterCard, stuff like that. But I think we're gonna need crypto to get there. Because I think Visa and MasterCard had something to do with FTX. I could be wrong. I think they sponsored them. I think there was a big discrepancy after like the whole FTX thing, whether or not Visa or Mastercard would be getting involved with crypto now. Thank you again, FTX and SBF, for absolutely ruining the speed of mass adoption. Because if you remember during the bull market, man, everybody was getting on board with crypto. Visa, Mastercard, we were hearing all these things. Nike, like there were metaverses where Nike was selling sneakers, in the metaverse. Like everybody was getting on board with crypto. Then FTX happened. That is a manipulation of the entire public. What happens? There's a bear market, right? There was already going to be the crappy FTX thing. You can't stop that, right? That was going to happen. But what can be stopped is the FUD and the endless just, oh my god, it's so bad. We're in a bear market, guys. The price goes down in a bear market. Period. So they paint this narrative for us so that we panic in the bear market and sell our stuff, and we can't make profit in the bull market. And that's the whole point. If you want to know crypto, I will give it to you straight out and easy. Buy in the bear market, sell in the bull market. And if you don't know when that is, I can tell you again. So let's see, 2021. So buy in 2023 to, yeah, just 2023. Buy in 2023, sell in the second part of 2025. You'll be good. Same thing with let's see, 2025, 2029. So buy in 2027, sell in 2029. It's always like 2 years. Boom. 2 years is all it takes. From 2023 to 2025. You could do it. It's not that hard. Crypto is not that hard. So we're going to look at the roadmap next, but I wanted to set a catalyst and let you guys understand kind of, where ICP is in the scheme of things and what's possible. So doing good. Hey, y'all. Hope all's good. Good, man. I really want to do more community videos where we have discussion like we did before. That video absolutely it did really well. People like that kind of video. So, hey, Captain Jeff. Lankolius. Man, you guys got to help me. Contact Astrotosh for me, guys. And don't be rude to him because he's a nice guy. He's working hard. But be like, hey, man, is there anything we can do to help speed up this process or something? Because I think he just needs help categorizing stuff so we can get this NFT off the ground, guys. I really want to get this going. I know like probably the community is even more excited than I am, but trust me, I'm on him, guys. I'm on him like every day. I'm like, dude, where are we at? What's going on? So trust me, and I'm tweeting every day. I won't leave you guys high and dry. So XRP could do all that, and I would love to see. That's the next smart move, actually. I really think XRP should be the next integration for ICP. If you really think about it, because of the payment system, Ripple is worldwide, and even BRICS Alliance or whatever is talking about integrating some kind of Ripple payment system and trying to get rid of the dollar or whatever. But I don't think they can do that because they're still going to have to use Swift. So you always have to have the dollar when it comes to XRP and stuff like that. So they're going to have a hard time trying to get rid of the dollar. Let's just say that. But XRP is going to do big. This time it is different. Yeah. Bear market. It seems long while you're in it, but we're going to look back just like the bull market. I'm like, man, we've been in this bull market forever, dude. I felt like I was like in bliss because I would just make money hand over fist all the time. Like almost every trade, I could at least make $100, like just doing nothing. Like, oh crap, I messed up. I only made $100, like stuff like that. You're like, oh man, that was a bad trade. Only $100 profit. You're like that. That's a good stuff. So it does seem like it is long, but I'm going to show you why that doesn't matter with the internet computer. It does seem long. But let's go into this roadmap now. And this has actually a lot of different parts to it. And I actually encourage you guys to come over here on internetcomputer.org/roadmap to come over here and check this out for yourself so you can spend some time going through this and understand like just what these guys are doing over here. They're not just saying things. It's not just marketing. It's not just a pump and dump. Like there is a lot. I mean, just look at this. I mean, this is a legit. They have just so many different things that you could look up. I mean, from the white paper, ICP wiki, history, video library, roadmap, technical roadmap. We'll look at that too, maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's just so much that there's people working around the clock, to make this happen, and it already has for the last couple of years. So, the roadmap, the Dfinity Foundation is committing R&D resources in various domains of development with the intent of making the internet computer blockchain more efficient, faster, and easier to use. This roadmap shows the status of many projects across the internet computer stack, but not all. More to come over the next few weeks. So this is the core protocol. Roughly 43% of the technical contributions from the R&D team at the Dfinity Foundation revolve around making the internet computer protocol verifiably decentralized, efficient, scalable, and interoperable with other blockchains. This is why we are going to be absolutely the crypto not only to watch, but the crypto to follow, and all the other blockchains will follow. The core protocol involves all things replica, including the system, the networking layer, consensus, the execution environment, and crypto libraries. Now, we can see the feature list upcoming, in progress, deployed. So let's see. Okay. So direct Bitcoin integration deployed 2022. Okay. Threshold ECDSA signatures, which is the feature that enables Canister smart contracts to have an ECDSA public key and to sign with regard to it, which is how they can interact on different blockchains. Like the internet computer can reach over to the Bitcoin blockchain and use a Bitcoin wallet because of this ECDSA threshold signature. So it is shared among the nodes of large subnet. Threshold ECDSA signatures are a prerequisite for the direct integration between the internet computer, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and possibly further ECDSA based blockchains in the future. So it looks like it has to be ECDSA. I don't know if Ripple is. That's something we can look into in the future to see if Ripple is possibly able to be integrated. It looks like it's possible. And then this is the huge one that I was talking about with you before, which is if you look up here again, the HTTPS outcalls from canisters. And this is huge. And let's explain, in directly from Dfinity because they know exactly what it is. I'm just, I'm learning. I just learn on my own. I don't actually know what this stuff is, except from what I learned. So this feature directly integrates the Web3 within the Web2 worlds by enabling Canister smart contracts on the internet computer to make HTTP or HTTPS outcalls to Web 2.0 services just to the internet outside the blockchain in a completely trustless manner, all in code, right? Using this feature and all on the blockchain. So I guess if you use anything, you can, but going to Facebook on the internet computer, that would be cool because you would go to a traditional Web 2.0 service through a Web 3.0. So that'd be cool. Using this feature, we can realize a substantial part of the functionality currently offered by blockchain Oracle services, just with better security guarantees and at a lower cost. Possible use cases include directly obtaining market data from HTTP servers for DeFi dApps and decentralized insurance services, sending notifications to end users via traditional communication channels, or implementing by also using the threshold ECDSA feature and Ethereum integration entirely in Canister space. This is awesome. So that's already deployed, 2022. Done. High replica subnet, done, 2022. So this is what's already been done. So this is in beta, deterministic time slicing. So there's so much more of the roadmap than people even understand. And look how complicated all of this is. And it isn't like, okay, they did one complicated thing and that's it. No, it's like they do complicated thing after complicated thing after complicated thing. And it's just like, man, these guys, they're the smartest people in the world right now. That's what I'm going to tell you. The people doing this are the smartest people in the world right now. Some of them, not saying the only ones, but these are some of the smartest people in the world. So deterministic time slicing allows for long or longer running multi-round computations by suspending the execution at the end of one round and resuming in the next. Whatever that means, it helps it run longer. So the feature is currently enabled on all applications and verified application subnets. All messages except for queries are automatically sliced and executed in multiple rounds. The instruction limit for such messages has been increased from 5 billion instructions to 20 billion instructions. Further increases will follow after the configurable WASM heap limit feature ships. And this is deployed in 2023 and it is in beta right now. All these other things have been deployed and are on mainnet. Well, they're all on mainnet, but they're actually not in beta right now. So I don't know if this is on mainnet yet. Beta might be on testnet. I don't know. I don't know if Internet Computer even has a testnet. I don't know how they test things out. I'm pretty sure they have some kind of a testnet though. Locally, timing out canister requests. What is that? As opposed to ingress messages, canister to canister. Okay, so just basically canister communication on that one, 2022. Key rotation and resharing. Okay, that means that nobody can actually get the signature, that it's really safe. Canister timers. Okay, this feature introduces a new timer API that will allow canisters to schedule any number of periodic tasks with configurable frequency using a high-level timer library implemented in Motoko and Rust. This is an improvement over the existing Heartbeat API and has no way of configuring the frequency. Look how technical this all is. So network scalability, state sync certification, and XNet. So that was deployed February 2022 and reassigning nodes to different subnets. So just look at, I mean, now in progress. So it looks like all of these are done. This one is in beta still. Deterministic time slicing. That should be my YouTube name. Deterministic time slicing crypto. I like it. Deterministic time slicing. It sounds like a video game. Have you ever played that new game, Deterministic Time Slicing? So these are in progress right now. Improved I/O handling in State Manager, whatever that is. We're not going to read that. If you want to read it, I'm going to hook you up over here. Let's just get this thing here. I'll copy it real quick for you guys so that you can get over here directly. Copy. Okay, good. I thought I didn't show you guys the page. That would suck if it was on my face the whole time. You don't want to look at that ugly mug. The roadmap is so advanced, a normal person blows their mind and can't understand what they're trying to do. I know they are smart dudes, but maybe dumb it down. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this here. So I try to take all those words, and if I can't dumb it down, it means I don't understand it either. So don't worry, I'm with you guys on that one. I'm actually pretty smart, but some of these things are even over my head. And I read at a college level in like 8th grade. So I'm really good at like reading comprehension, but like some of this stuff is just too complicated. But it just, the reason I'm showing you this complicated stuff is so that you know that they're working hard and they're doing stuff we can't understand. And if they aren't going to do it, there isn't other people that smart to do this. So we have the right people, the right place, the right time. We're just going for it. So SDV support for replica nodes, just something to do with the nodes. A subnet can support 100K canisters. That's huge. This is huge. 100K canisters on one subnet. So it's been observed that performance degrades reduced finalization rate when the subnet holds many canisters. But in the long term, it should be able to support 100K canisters on a single subnet. This feature includes work around identifying and addressing the biggest bottlenecks when a subnet is running with many canisters in order to ensure a smooth operation, even when many of thousands of canisters exist on the same subnet. That's very important to scalability for big projects. And probably the governance. Once we get to 1 billion users, they're going to definitely need to have a lot of canisters in one place. So that's definitely good that they're in progress of doing that. Composite queries, they can have two kind of methods, basically just two different kinds of methods for Canister to basically reach out, dumb it down, to call across the internet to Web 2. Host OS SSH access. They must restore nodes in a disaster. Okay, whatever. WASM native stable memory, just memory. It will make direct use of stable memory more practical, and it will not require Canister developers to make any changes to how they use stable memory. So it's basically an upgrade to the memory system so that it can hold data. Because everything's ran on the blockchain on the internet computer. Everything, every little tiny code, piece of word, letter is all ran on the blockchain. So it takes a lot of blocks. It takes a lot of them. That's why there's a lot. So and it can grow quite big. The more it's used, the bigger that it can grow. WASM heap limit, yeah, whatever that stuff is, very technical. We could look at all those things. Expected 2023 upcoming. So threshold key derivation would definitely be something we are looking forward to. It's going to empower dApps to perform encryption and threshold decryption, which I think could allow dApps to work cross-chain with the ECDSA threshold signature, if it can do that possibly. Let's see. And signing on the IC by allowing canisters to call a threshold key derivation interface. This feature will enable canisters or individual users to encrypt. Dude, yes! Woo! Yeah, baby. Decryption key is secret shared among the replica. Okay, let's see. So it's gonna help basically encrypt like social networks. Dude, thank you so much. Let's go back over to the chat for a second and just throw this super sticker up. Yes! No, yeah, for real. Sorry, like that was very flat. Uh, I'm actually in a good mood. That sounded like I have no emotions though. I'm like a robot. I'm a robot. Yes. Yes. You remember it changes your name and color as a month. Oh, nice. Yes, you guys could support me as a member. And that what I'm saying, I want to get like 5 members. Like it's just bad for the homie just forfeit to be the only member because I like to make live videos. I want to have a couple people to make live videos just for my members because I might actually show like some of my trades, maybe trade with you guys. And when I have my NFT project, you guys are gonna get sneak peeks too. So that's gonna be a good thing, especially when that comes. Because I might do like NFT giveaways, all sorts of stuff on the members only channel. So you're gonna definitely want to do that. So I recommend at the end of your video, show your audience how to subscribe monthly to support your channel. Okay, good idea, man. That's a good idea, man. Thank you for the $10. That really helps. Because without like super chats, it takes like a while. It depends on how good my videos do. Like if I have really good shorts, it doesn't matter. It's the long videos that have to do good. So if you guys want to support, smash that like button, subscribe. It's free. Or you can join as a member, like he said, and we will make like members only videos where we do like NFT, what I'm buying, good crypto. It doesn't have to just be ICP. And as this grant runs out, and before I start the next one, I'm going to do other crypto content too, just to get out there. But we're going to do ICP probably twice a week, because ICP is my home, man. It's my home, whether I'm on a grant or not. It's my home, guys. So, let's see here. So all of this canister lifestyle hooks, canister group, whatever that. Oh, here it is. Direct Ethereum integration. So this is on the roadmap, guys. So direct integration of the internet computer with the Ethereum blockchain. It will enable smart contracts on the internet computer to call smart contracts on Ethereum and vice versa in a trustless manner without using any trusted intermediaries such as bridges. The integration will also include implementation of an Ethereum execution environment, EVM, which will enable the internet computer to run Solidity / EVM based smart contracts. So that's pretty interesting. It will be a back and forth because Bitcoin doesn't have smart contracts. This will be the first integration of its kind to have a smart contract platform on a blockchain actually interact directly without a bridge to another smart contract blockchain in a completely decentralized and safe, secure way. So that's pretty interesting to see that. And this is just the first, this is just the core protocols, guys. This is only the very first one in all of these different things, I think. Yeah, this is just the core protocol. So, I mean, there's so much more, whoops, into all of this. I don't know why it took me there. Uh, dun, 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 dun. See, here we go now. So that was just core protocol. Now we have boundary. We're not going to go into the boundary because R&D contributes about 6% of its resources to features related to edge infrastructure. Features such as search engine optimization, boundary nodes, streaming support, and custom URLs fall into this domain. And actually, some that's cool, like SEO, search engine optimization, streaming support, and custom URLs. That's pretty cool. But system utilities and dApps, 8% of R&D's efforts are currently devoted to system utilities and dApps. This includes the NNS front-end dApp, Internet Identity and Token Standards. So this is going to be a very important one. Actually, the last one's pretty important too, but that's just going to be more technical, and we're not as technical over here. We could learn. I mean, we're smart. We don't really know all the words. All the words. We don't know all the words. We don't know all the high tech, stuff. So, but chain key Bitcoin, NNS, that's just going to be the front end dApp rewrite. So they're gonna reintroduce the NNS front end dApp. Introduced at Genesis was built on Flutter with mediocre usability. This feature replaces Flutter with Svelte, a technology stack better suited for the internet computer. The replacement led to significant improvements in dApp speed and user interface, and this was deployed July 2022. So this is cool. They're upgrading the NNS. They got chain key Bitcoin. They are doing everything that's already done. So now they're adding NP role to NNS front end dApp. This feature will allow existing node providers to set up and manage their nodes independently. Okay, something for the node providers. Now we got the CKETH token. So it's going to bring the Ethereum Ether token over to the IC in the form of chain key token, i.e., a twin token of the original ETH token on the Ethereum network. The CKETH token is important to the IC due to the potential liquidity it can bring over to the ecosystem. The initial implementation is done using HTTPS outcalls to multiple Ethereum JSON RPC providers for communication with the Ethereum network. Okay, and then also you have Ethereum, right? Well, what about the Ethereum tokens? Well, if you don't know what Ethereum tokens are, they're called ERC20 tokens. So this is chain key, which is the internet computer's threshold signature, chain key threshold signing, right? And now you can have chain key ERC20 tokens, which are ETH tokens on the internet computer now. This feature brings a subset of Ethereum's ERC20 tokens over to the IC in the form of chain key tokens, i.e., twin tokens of the original tokens on the Ethereum network. Particularly, the CKERC20 twins of stablecoins, such as USDC and USDT, are of tremendous. Oh, dude! Yes! Yes! It's going to happen. That's what we needed. I think that might be what Crypto is Good was talking about when he's like, dude, we already kind of are going to have stable coins. And I think he said with the Ethereum integration. But yes, yes, because if you think about it, most of these stable coins like die, right? It's on Ethereum. Dies on Ethereum. It's on Ethereum. I think it's on Ethereum. Most of these USDT, I think it's on Ethereum, right? Am I right? Both of them on Ethereum. Most of these stablecoins are on Ethereum. USDC on Ethereum, right? So now you're going to be able to take those, make a replica. So when you send Bitcoin, so when they say a replica token is different, it's not like a wrap token. You don't wrap a token, use it on a different, a different token, right? So what they're doing is when you send like one Ethereum, you would send one regular Ethereum, and it would convert to another Ethereum. You don't wrap it. It's not like you have to go and trade one ICP for a wrapped ICP, and then get your Ethereum or, to use it or whatever. So what you do is you just send Ethereum to ICP and it turn into CK Ethereum. So it'd be the same thing with like a stable coin like CK USDC. You send $1,000 in a stable coin over there, and it goes from USDC to CK USDC all on the blockchain through smart contracts. You don't have to do nothing. That's pretty cool. So thanks for the tip. You allowed to TA Jasmine real quick at the end? How about I do a video on Jasmine for you the other day? Let's see. Today's Wednesday. I won't do it Friday. I mean, we could look at Jasmine. Yeah, but I'm not gonna really do a lot of TA. I might. But I think I'll do a video maybe next Monday on Jasmine. because we haven't done that for a while. What wallet do I need to download to store your NFT when it comes out? I would recommend one of two. The best one I would recommend is Plug, though, Plug Wallet, or Stoic Wallet. Plug or Stoic. Now, why I say Plug? Because you can see it in Plug. Actually, you can see it in Stoic too. Never mind, you can see it in both. So both of them are good. I sent my a friend one in Stoic because he only had it on his phone. So it's up to you if you have it on your phone, Stoic. If you prefer using your PC, Plug. Both of them should have it. That's for Peppy NFT. Now our NFT, I'm thinking it's going to be the same, but I'd probably go with Plug. Sometimes they don't even have it though, and we might have to talk to them and be like, "Hey, get our NFT on your thing." So when our NFT kind of comes out, we'll reach out to these wallets and be if they're not already shown directly from the wallet, be like, "Hey, can you put this, canister, which is going to be for our NFT? It'll have a certain canister." And we could be like, "Hey, will you put that canister as an open one?" Boom, and then everybody will have it. So, well, yeah. So basically, a plug or Stoic, either one of those, and we'll talk to both of those guys. So, and I know the people from Stoic. Like, I don't know them well, but I know the people. I know basically everybody in the ecosystem. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting both about to start diving there. DeFi, NFTs, etc. So I wanted to do like an ICP swap video. I know I used to talk about that all the time, but I haven't talked about it for a while. I think I want to use like a maybe not just ICP swap, maybe all of them. Maybe I'll just be like ICP swap, Sonic, and then just like how to trade, go through there, show the liquidity pools, all that on how to use those. So I think that'll be good. Yeah, so we're about 41 minutes. We can go a little bit more into this, guys. I just want to show you all these cool things that can happen. Now, upcoming people parties for validating personhood. Virtual people parties are a scalable proof of personhood whereby randomly assigned groups of users validate each other through interaction. Integrating this feature will improve decentralization on the internet computer, offering greater voting power and rewards to real validated users as opposed to unknown entities. Users can also present the proof of personhood towards dApps, which can provide greater privileges and rewards. That's pretty interesting. Proof of personhood, eh? See, that's so weird. When I go back, okay, I don't get that. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I just don't get it, Captain. Okay, boundary. We did the utils and dApps. Now governance. This is a huge part of any utility token, right? The governance, how the cryptos ran. The internet computer is up to us, right? Like we have Definity, that has most of the voting power. But if we like really want something to go through, they listen to the community. When they vote on stuff, they listen to what the community says. If we come out and ask them, like as a community together, hey, we want to see this, or we don't want to see that anymore. We don't like that. Get rid of that, please. And they'll listen to us. Like if we really want to see something go through and we come together as a community, they'll listen. So governance is very, very important. Very important, especially for the future. If we talk about the internet computer the next 5 years, okay, we're going to be integrated directly with CKF already. We're going to have at least 5 or 6 other cryptos directly integrated. So service nervous system, as you see, we have our SNS sales where they roll out DAOs and they have their token sales. The community fund, that's where it provides means for the NNS community to have a treasury to invest in projects. They pay you to build here, guys. You do the work and you get money, and you're building a future, a career for yourself. That's the thing. It's like a lot of places you have to have the initial startup capital to do anything in America and the world. So the thing is, you have a good idea and you have some proof towards that idea. Like some implementation. You're good. They'll hook you up. You know, they'll test you out at least. You know, do good, they'll bring you back. Enhanced replica version management. Okay, whatever that is. NNS spam protection. Nice. Remove financial incentive. Okay. Oh yeah, because people spam just to get rewards. Okay. Carbon footprint and sustainability. So to keep it green, to keep it from the global warming, people coming after us. Restriction for SNS swap participation. So when an SNS is launched, it goes through a decentralization swap. During the swap, participants provide ICP and in return receive a share of the SNS DAO's governance power in the form of SNS neurons, right? And that was deployed in quarter two of 2023. SNS core canisters, right? So, and in progress. One proposal, SNS initialization. Currently, the process of decentralizing an adapter to the SNS platform requires two NNS proposals plus a few manual steps. Once this feature is implemented, the creation of the SNS will be done by a single proposal, which the NNS community votes on. So instead of having to do it twice, they're going to do it and simplify it. Upcoming safeguards for the access to the SNS treasury. So trying to keep your stuff safe. Okay, so what I do is that. Okay, okay, I figured it out, guys. Nice. So developer experience, right? All of these things, guys. All right, now that we did that, so we already have these. You can kind of come down here and look at these major roadmap achievements. Motoko smart contract language, chain key cryptography, NNS, non-interactive distributed key generation, internet identity, internet computer consensus. I mean, all of these things are just so high level. They're such smart people, and that I'm in it for good. And I want to take you guys with me. I really don't think I'm shilling you a coin at this point. The people who are invested in ICP are the ones that believe in it. We're gonna make money because we believe in a change in the way the system is right now. The financial system, I've never been a 9 to 5 person. It's just never been in my DNA. I'm a hard worker. Don't get me wrong. I'm a hard working person. I will work hard for my money. I will I'll be the first one there, the last one gone. But when it comes to the just traditional working at a mechanic or just 9 to 5, like in a business office somewhere, just working for someone else, doesn't excite me, man. It is what can I ever achieve there? What can I have that's my own? What I want to do is build a brand, a business that is mine, that I can leave something behind, that I did something in this world to actually change, a payment a financial system that is biased against the worse off people. That's why I really navigated to crypto. I was so poor when I first started crypto that I was just using faucets. I was literally gathering like $1 a day from faucets, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be rich one day. It's gonna go up. I'm gonna, this $100 that I earned from like however months, doing faucets, it's gonna go to like 5,000. Then I'm gonna invest more, and I'm gonna become rich." And then like it actually worked. Like it went up, and I made a lot of money. And then I started making a channel, and I started like actually seeing a future for myself and doing things. And then Definity said yes when I asked for a grant. And I was like, whoa, okay, what is going on here? Like, this is not the way my luck in my life normally work. And then, I started just doing really good at trading crypto. People were like, man, you need to start a business. You know what you're doing with crypto, man. Like, we've seen you make money. You're telling us about it. It goes up. You tell us it's going down. It goes down. Like, do something with that. And so I started a channel. I started doing this. And, I was looking for a community to invest in. Like Bitcoin, it already has a million content creators, right? So I was always going to do Bitcoin, but that wasn't I was looking for the community where I belonged. I kind of gravitated towards the graph. A big community I was in was the Stellar Lumens community. They were always really nice to me and like really, but there wasn't a lot of creation going on though. Like the community in Stellar Lumens, great people, nice people, some of the nicest community I've ever met, but they don't have creation going on. That's the problem. I was like, man, I'm just bored here now. You guys you're not doing things that are changing the world, that are like doing the impossible things that have never been done before. And so I found the internet computer. I invested in it because of all the hype. I'm not going to lie. There was hype around it. Then I started researching the internet computer. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute here. This is something here. This is like, this is different. This is Ethereum, but is it cheaper? So I heard all these claims. Every single claim, I was like, okay, write that claim down. Does it do this? Is it cheaper? Gas fee, less than a cent. Okay, it's cheaper. Is it faster? Let's try a transaction. Send it. 2 seconds later, my transaction got there. Okay, it's faster. All right. Is it scalable? Well, let's go into internetcomputer.org. It has over 2 billion transactions. When I looked at it, it was probably under a billion. I'm like, wow, that's a lot. 3,000. I think it was like at 3,000 transactions per second. I'm like, wow, Ethereum does what, 20 transactions per second? 3,000. Okay, that's pretty cool. And 3,000, that's ICP transactions. That's equivalent to 300,000 Ethereum transactions. So I was like, okay, so scalable. And I just went over all of the things that are wrong with traditional blockchain, like blockchain A, blockchain B. No way to put them together. Oh, a bridge, $2 billion gone. So really, no way to put them together because nobody's going to keep putting money just to have it stolen. So I'm like, oh man, they can do a direct integration through Web 2. And it just all of these different things that I heard that it could do, that it sold me, right? So now let's talk about the next 5 years. So this is the most important part of this video. The next 5 years are going to go like this. They're going to take everything that ICP has done already and it's going to upgrade. As you know, the code upgrades all of the time. Instead of like a lot of other blockchains needing to do like soft forks, hard forks, it has like an AI. I don't know if it's AI yet, but it's going to be AI eventually, where it upgrades the code automatically, like through votes. I think they vote and the code automatically updates the whole internet computer code. So in the next 5 years, that code is going to update to a point where it can scale even further. So that's where the AI comes in, right? So if the AI is directly in the key protocol for the internet computer, then it can learn, right? So if we have 3 to 12,000 transactions per second right now, I think in about 5 years we're going to have anywhere from 10 to 50,000 transactions per second. That's because as we get more people, as more blockchains get integrated, and as the blockchain code upgrades over that time, because the code upgrades, and it's going to make it more scalable, so you're going to be able to do more transactions per second. We're going to be somewhere around, let's see, 2 billion blocks, and I'm pretty sure that's just from Genesis when ICP launched, not all the way back with the Dfinity coin and all that before. If you do research before Genesis, you'll see there's a different story. But basically, if you go back to there, you'll get the picture of what ICP is doing, and they'll be able to code this incredible fast and scalable thing. And what it is going to do, it's going to make it so where people don't want to use Ethereum without ICP, because it's like, okay. And it isn't because, oh, I love ICP. We're all going to use ICP because we love it. Well, they will love it after they use it. But anyway, they will use it because they'll see, okay, if I use Ethereum to do this transaction, it's going to cost, let's see, I have $50 and it's going to cost me $15 extra to do this transaction. So it's going to cost me $65 to do this transaction on Ethereum. Or if I go over to Internet Computer, it's going to cost me $50. And then if I do it on Ethereum, I'm going to have to wait anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 hours. At best, right? 15 minutes, 2 hours. Maybe a couple minutes if you're lucky. On Internet Computer, it does it instantly. So their choice would be to pay $15 more and wait 15 minutes to 2 hours, or use a blockchain. Even if they don't want to use it, they'll protest. Oh, I don't want to use the Internet Computer, FTX, we're so down. And then they use it and they're like, oh, it's there already. Hold on. Wait, it costs nothing? So I did everything that I could do on Ethereum, and it's directly integrated with Ethereum. So basically, I'm using Ethereum, but I'm just doing it through this other cheaper, faster outlet. And that's what's going to happen. People are going to be like, well, I'm not going to use Ethereum the normal way again. Why would I use Ethereum the normal way when I can use it through the Internet Computer? Right? And so Internet Computer people are going to be like, well, I didn't want to, mess with Ethereum because all those gas fees. I'm not buying no NFTs over there. I'm not buying all those tokens with all them gas fees and sending Ethereum here and there and paying $50,000, $100,000 a month on gas fees. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. It's okay. And then they'll be able to use all of their Ethereum stuff, buy NFTs, buy tokens for pennies. Instead of paying like $2 to $5 gas fee every time You're paying less than a penny every single time, and that people are going to tell their friends. That's how this mass adoption of ICP is going to work with this integration. It's going to be somebody uses it that doesn't like it. There's probably like, I'll never use ICP. ICP, no, that's not the one. And then they use it. And they're like, oh, it's like that kid that doesn't want to eat something because it's new to them, and they try it. And they're like, oh, what was that? That was good. I want more of that. Give me that. And that's what it's going to be like with ICP. They're going to be like, wow, I can't believe I didn't do that. So, yeah, we're long into this. I'm not going to do Jasmine today, but just forfeit for you. We're going to do it Monday, okay? Our Monday video. And I might do it Saturday, depending. I might just do it Saturday. But it kind of depends because I'm doing a video today. I have one tomorrow morning and then Friday morning. So, but maybe Saturday, if not for sure Monday, though. So, why wouldn't ICP make a payment coin if they have everything else? So, it isn't a payment coin. They need a system. They need a payment system. That's the thing. So some blockchains are built directly to have a payment system integration with it. But a payment coin, they kind of do have one. It's called XDC. It's like Cycles. It uses to pay for the dApps and everything. But if you're talking about like Visa, MasterCard, stuff like that, and having like a payment system like Flexa, that is, there's like another entity like AMP, right? The entity inside of that is Flexa. So we would need another entity inside the internet computer to have a payment system, right? That's how that works. It's very complicated stuff, but yeah. It would make sense to board a project with them instead. It would. I really think it would. I mean, ICP, it would be nice to have a payment coin or system integrated. They might do that instead of having another crypto, maybe just directly integrate with a payment system. Like not just Visa, but like let's just call it Infinite Wise. Whatever. That's just a name I made up right now, Infinite Wise. But just like some kind of payment system that can let you buy ICP on a decentralized exchange on another thing, whatever. You can do it on Plug Wallet already with your MasterCard, Visa. Let's see if it's still there. Let me check. I don't want to give you bad information, but it used to be there. Let's see. Let me put my password here. Let me see if it's there. I'm not showing you the screen. Don't worry. Buy ICP, man. Swap. Right here. Swap. Oh, no. So you can swap. Can you buy, though? Okay, there's a swap here. Maybe you can't buy. I was thinking you could buy on here. No, you can swap. Swap your tokens, it looks like. Dang it, there's got to be some way to buy. I thought there was like a Visa MasterCard. Hold on. Let's see if there's something. Yeah. Nope. It looks like I was wrong. That's why I wanted to double check. Hold on. Import wallet settings, create account. Nope. Dang it. So yeah, there's no payment system right now. I was like, Plug has it. I thought you could buy it with Visa MasterCard, but you can't. You could trade your tokens right there. It's like an exchange. But yeah, that sucks. ICP. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have our merch. I really need to get an artist to do our merch. I'm trying to get Ashtosh to do it, but he's uploading our NFTs. So okay, I'm getting way into this. Just napping again. Another awesome mod. You got some good friendly mods. I love my mods, dude. Some of them are my real life friends, and some of them have became my real life friends. I talk with almost all of them. Freaking Hank is great. I knew from right away. Most of my mods, except like King Love and Justin, I didn't really, I didn't, not that I didn't trust him. I just have to get to know people, and now I do. But Hank, there was just something about him. Like I just kind of trusted him right away, which is weird for me because I don't trust people like that. But he's just good people. You could tell. I haven't heard any big brand partnerships with ICP. Have you heard of any? If not, any reasons why? They're I think they're waiting for big brand partnerships. So what they do is they make videos and they or they do interviews on like Cointelegraph. What they're doing, they're not doing the mainstream media. And so the mainstream media doesn't like to talk about ICP. So what they're doing is they're using crypto media, and that's what I've noticed. I've looked at big like CNN. They talk about ICP sometimes, but they're like, what is this? Like, oh, why is the price going? Like, they don't understand the technology, and they even say that. They're like, we don't really get it. This is very, kind of out of our pay grade. Yeah, but as for big partnerships, there's definitely need for that. I would like to see more partnerships with big name brand things like Nike, like the World Cup, like just stuff that really is going to bring focus on it and really bring Definity's presence to the next level. You know what I mean? So like partner with Campbell's Soup, partner, not specifically, but I'm just saying like get the word out there, start going on more shows. Like even if you can't have Dominic Williams, get Jan out there, Jan Kamench, get some of the other guys, have them go on other channels. That's the problem with Definity's uh, YouTube presence. I've seen them have people on their channel before, which is good. That's very smart. They don't go on other people's channels. That is the one thing that they do wrong with their social media. They need to interact more with other people. They need to have more people on their channel, and they need to go on other people, not just Dominic Williams, because he's only one guy and he can only go to so many places, so many, and everybody's pulling him this way and that way. But I'm saying get Jan out there, get Herbert out there on people's channels, which he does a lot actually too, Herbert. Get, some of these other, heads of, Definity on people's YouTube channels. Get them out there talking about ICP, get the word out so people know about it, through legit places. That's how we win. ICP doesn't have any positive comments from pro Bitcoin advocates. Like they are stuck in the past, including crypto media. That is only because they're Bitcoin maximalists. That you're saying advocates, that word should be maximalists. I love Bitcoin. I'm a Bitcoin renegade, but I love me some ICP. I think it does so many things that Bitcoin doesn't, but I think there is nothing without Bitcoin. I'm a Bitcoin through and through, but ICP, yeah. Oh yeah, cryptos are us. Yeah. Uh, I don't know, man. I tried to get on all those guys' show a long time ago. Maybe again one day. I don't know. That'd be cool. So that'd be cool if Ben and I, could get together on a show. Start a channel, Ben, and let's collaborate. Now that you have 0 subscribers, see that I'm not just trying to use you for your million subscribers. I think I would have a lot to offer a conversation with Ben Armstrong about crypto. I think I know enough that I could definitely hang in interview. So, all right, be there tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, yo. We are going to be with ICP Community Conference. Isaac is going to be there as my co-host, or I'm his co-host, whatever. Yeah, it's going to be great. So, all right, guys. That being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bang.